Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And welcome to what should be an exciting matchup between the New York Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes.
Tonight's going to be a real battle of wills. We've got a gritty club that wins by outworking their opponent up against a real scoring machine.
It's going to boil down to execution. Which team can impose their game on the other? Time for the opening face-off for today's game. Face-off won by Stahl. Commodore. Fired it! Lundqvist reached out for the puck. Out comes Michael Nylander, and he's into the attacking zone. He intercepted it. Now he moves the puck into the neutral zone. He dumps the puck in. to Yager. Now it's passed to Yager. Into the slot. Oh, he hit the post! He gets called for high sticking.
The stick came up, and he's going off to the box.
New York is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. That builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
From behind the net, passed ahead to Shanahan. He intercepts the pass. It's cleared by Hedeken. Picked up by Puck to Nylander. Shoots the puck. Hedeken takes possession to Nylander. To Brendan Shanahan. He steals it. Corralled by Carolina. Lundqvist made the save. Offside. This guy just brings a high level of intensity night in and night out. His mental focus and preparation are outstanding.
Yeah, Jim, I'd say he plays goal like his life depends on it. You don't see him giving up on the puck that often.
One-time shot. Missed the net. And possession is taken by the Rangers. Cleared down the ice by Wesley. Jumped on by Carolina. Fires one right on. Malik over center ice. Shoots the puck. Ward stoned him. Here's Marek Malik. He intercepted it. Wesley cleared it. Puck jumped on by Malik. He passes the puck to Adams. Now passed over to Wesley. New York Rangers take possession. Here's Martin Rushinsky. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. To Pruka. Quick shot! Here's Martin Rushinsky. Immonen. Here come the Hurricanes as they move out of their own zone. New York is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Here come the Rangers quickly out of their own zone.
Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip.
Carolina can't afford to let this team get the drop on them.
Not this early in the game. If the defense can't hold them off, it's going to be a long one.
Adams, delayed call. Kasparaitis will get the gate for high sticking.
Not much controversy on that call. That was definitely a penalty.
Carolina will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. to Eric Stahl, who early in his career is compared favorably to Ron Francis. Stahl goes offside and the play is stopped. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. Here's Brett Hedican. They're offside once again. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Here's Eric Cole, looking for his first shot on net. Here's Merrick Malik. He passes it to Cole. Play ends as the puck is shot into the crowd. About to drop the puck. Hurricanes won another faceoff. Gets away a hard shot, and he whistled it wide of the net. Teuton. Here's Brett Hedican. Stillman, intercepted. Takes the shot. He scores! That's his second goal of the game.
I don't think the goalie saw that puck at all. He absolutely teed that one up and ripped it into the net.
Shanahan won the draw to Sandis Ozolich. Little deep there by Shanahan. Ward makes the save. He passes the puck to Brindamore, and he carries it into the zone. Brindamore takes possession of the puck. Here's Eric Cole, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. He gave the puck away. Puck cleared out by Malik. Carolina got it to Stahl. Commodore to Rod Brindamore, gathering speed. He turned the puck over. Pruka clears it down the ice. He passes it to Stahl. Tverdovsky finds it. Cleared out by Nylander. It's taken by Stillman. He passes the puck to Nylander. Out come the Hurricanes. They're into the attacking zone. Dubasicek, big hit. Leg save by Lundqvist. Off the bar. To Nylander. Now he moves it to center. He gives it up. Snaps the shot. Teuton. He passes it to off the crossbar. Play grinds to a halt as the puck is shot out of play. We're ready for the faceoff. Adams won the draw. The shot. Lundqvist gets some wood on it. Puck taken by Malik. Puck cleared out by Puck. Sikora wins the race and beats out the icing call. Wesley gets called for high sticking.
2 minutes is a long time when you're the one in the box.
New York will get a second chance on the power play here. Another face-off win for Carolina. Tverdovsky gets it. Hawk. Here's Sandis Ozolich. Ward turned it away. Ozolich grabs the puck. Another stop. Hedican. And that's offside. Nice save.
And he made it look easy.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Carolina. Dumped in by Adams. Immonen. He passes it to Ruchinski.
Cuts in front.
Williams cleared it down the ice. Teuton. To Marty Ruchinski. Teuton. He passes the puck to Pruka. The ref indicates a delayed call. Stahl will get the gate for hooking.
I'm with the officials on that play. Good call. Now let's keep this game clean.
You can see the coach isn't crazy about that call at all, so he's going to have a word with the official. Carolina is up against it. With another player in the box, their situation's gone from bad to worse.
They'll need to play some inspired defense for the next few minutes.
Yager. One-time shot. Hawk. To Sandis Ozelich. To Yager. He scores! Jaromir Yager.
Yager is a finesse player that can also beat you with his size. He's incredibly tough to knock off the puck, which allows him to get to those areas of the ice where he can produce quality scoring chances.
Face-off won by Nylander to Yager. Cleared down the ice by Vasicek. Yager to Shanahan. He gives it away. Puck cleared out by Brindamore. Here's Sandis Ozelich to Nylander. That's offside. Yager has scored once already, and it was on his only shot on goal.
Well, you can't be disappointed with the result, but I'm sure his coaches would like to see him get more pucks on net.
Face-off won by Adams. Pruka takes possession of the puck. He's over the blue line on the attack. Delayed penalty coming up. Throws the puck at the net. Ward denies him. Here's Merrick Mo.
There's a perfect example of making good use of power play time. He saw an opportunity to take advantage of the extra man, and he did it.
Face-off won by Vasicek. Nylander grabs the puck. He passes it to Shanahan. Saved by Ward. Here's Sandis Ozelich. He passes the puck to Shanahan. Hedican cleared it out. Here's Rod Brindamore. Along the boards. Shot. Rangers grab the puck. Right in front. He scores! Already running away with this.
There is no doubt that Jaromir Jagr is one of the most offensively gifted players this league has ever seen. Man, does this guy know how to score goals.
Face-off won by Adams. Here's Adams to Whitney. Fires it! Just wide of the net. Hutchinson. He passes it to Adams. And he gets the puck deep. Here's Ward. Out comes Peter Pruka. And he brings it over the line. Turned over. Recchi. Ward takes possession of the puck. Delayed call. Immonen. He shoots! Pretty nice glove save by Graham. Adams gets called for high sticking.
There's no way he's going to get away with that. And that was a really easy call for the officials.
New York is 3 for 4 with a man advantage already, and they've got a chance to get a fourth goal here. The faceoff goes to Carolina. Passed ahead to Nylander. He steals the pass. The puck's grabbed by the Hurricanes. One-timer! Lundqvist got a leg on it. To Shanahan. Tverdovsky dumped the puck in. And he passes it ahead to Shanahan. At center. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Cleared to safety. Here's Sandis Oslunch. He passes it to Nylander. He steals it. Offside. Tom Rennie, the coach of the Rangers, was a Memorial Cup winning coach with the Western Hockey League Kamloops Blazers. The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Brindamore. Last one right on! Lundqvist made the save to Pruka. He intercepted it. Grabbed by Tutin. He passes the puck to Pruka. Grushinski takes control. Immonen. One-timer! And John Graham made the easy save. Tutin has it now. He passes it to Ruchinski. Immonen. One-time shot. Immonen to Pruka. Quickly another shot. Graham made the huge save. He might have been shaking on that blast, but he made the save.
And that's the bottom line, to keep it out.
When a team comes out this flat, where does the blame fall?
Jim, I think it has to fall on the coach. He's got to get these guys ready to play.
Cleared out by Vasicek. He's behind the net looking for someone to pass to. Here's Jaromir Jagr. A huge reason why his team is on top. Into the... He scores! They're running away with this one.
Oh, you love to see teams converting on those power play chances. Good players and good teams don't waste time when they're up a man.
Aren't playing with any intensity out there at all.
Now, you don't know if they're tired or they're just not interested.
Carolina will get a chance to move out. Quick shot! The Rangers take possession. Ortmeyer, now he takes it to center. Thunderous hit into the board. Moore. Oh, off the crossbar. Play stops as the puck is shot into the stands. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Hurricanes. It's dumped in by Adams. In behind to Nylander. Intercepted. Now he passes the puck to Recchi. Intercepted. Outstart the Rangers. Here they come over the blue line. And it's carried to center. Quick up to Whitney. On target from the slot. Scores!
I'd love to see him in a skills competition. I think he has one of the hardest shots in the league. Nice goal.
faceoff goes to Carolina. He picks off the puck. Over center. He steals the puck. To Teuton. One-time shot. He scores! And that's a hat-trick.
Goals like this one are a gift. With a pass that perfect, it'd be very tough not to convert on that play.
Carolina aren't playing with any intensity out there at all.
Now, you don't know if they're tired or they're just not interested.
Face-off won by Nylander. Checked. Here's František Kaberle. Intercepted by New York. Shot the puck. Fearlessly blocked. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. One-timed it. Here's Michael Nylander. Here's Jaromir Jagr. A big part of his team's great game tonight. Commodore. Now it's passed to Cole. Hip check. Here's Brendan Shanahan, whose performance tonight has been sensational. Commodore. He intercepts the pass to Nylander. Shots on goal are 17-7 for New York. Pretty nice glove save by Graham. New York gets a hold of it. Shoots it quickly. Graham turns him away. Another stop. Hedican to Marty Rusinski. Another shot. Snapped just wide of the goal. Graham covers up for the whistle. Graham played that one nicely.
Well, wrist shots aren't always the fastest ones, but they're the most accurate.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. Passed over to Whitney. Carolina is being badly outshot in this first period. Quick up to Straka. Down into the corner. To Sikora. Post! From behind the net. And they're out of their own zone to center. New York has a comfortable lead as this second period gets going. We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Stahl. Commodore at center. They gain the blue line on the attack. Picked off by Carolina. Lundqvist makes the pad save to Brindamore. Now it's passed to Brindamore. One-timer! That's blocked. It's corralled by Jagr. The ref indicates a delayed call. He intercepts it. Cole will get the gate for high sticking.
A dangerous play, and from this angle, it looks even worse.
Hopefully that'll bring the temperature down a few degrees. New York is making the most of their power plays. 4 for 5, and they're getting another shot here. The shots are now 22-8 for New York. Hawk. He passes it to Nylander. Here's Jaromir Jagr. A huge reason why his team is on top. Hedican clears it out. Lundqvist skates out of his goal to play the puck. He picks off the puck. Here's Brendan Shanahan having a terrific game. That's offside. Lundqvist not only makes the big saves, but he makes his teammates better too.
And Jim, they know they can jump into the rush because he'll be back there to bail them out. That's a pretty big edge.
Dumped in by Adams. Here's Adams. He dumps the puck in. And he passes the puck to Ruchinski. Shoots the puck. He scores!
Now this guy will tell you there's few better feelings than scoring a shorthanded goal. It's such a major boost to your team.
Face-off won by Vasicek. Here's Michael Nylander. And he's stopped by John Graham. Tverdovsky scoops it up. Puck corralled by Ozolic. Goaltender's out to play the puck. Here's Brett Hedican. He's behind the net waiting for his mates to get set up. He gets called for holding.
He wrapped up the other player and the ref saw it. That's going to mean some time in the box.
Good call, and play will now continue. New York loses a man and gives up the power play.
Yeah, they were hoping to get a little more mileage out of it. Now they'll have to play some 4-on-4.
Play grinds to a halt as the puck is shot out of play. New York has picked this defense apart tonight.
They've used crisp, quick passes to exploit holes in coverage and made the most of their chances. That's been the difference offensively.
Here's Ward. Shoots it hard! Graham gets his stick on it. Here's Glenn Wesley. He passes the puck to Whitney. Cuts him! He scores! And they're finally getting something together here in the second period.
Does this guy ever know how to use his speed to advantage? He generates so many good scoring chances with his skating, and he also has the ability to finish them off.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Ladd. Here's Marek Malik. He carries the puck to center. Cole comes out of the box, putting his team on the power play. To Marek Malik. He turns the puck over. Here's Brett Hedican. He passes it to Ladd. And he brings it to center. Shoots the puck. He scores! They've got something going in the second with a ways to go.
There's a perfect example of making good use of power play time. He saw an opportunity to take advantage of the extra man, and he did it.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Nylander. Here's Ray Whitney. Offside. New York is a solid defensive team. That translates into great penalty killing.
They're very aggressive checkers. They take away all the time and space on the power play.
We have a penalty call. He's getting called for high sticking.
And now he'll get to watch the next 2 minutes from the penalty box.
Has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. Hurricanes won another faceoff. Carolina in control now. Putin clears it. Grabbed by Carolina. Stillman. Now passed over to Williams. Front of the net. Lundqvist turned him away. Teuton. Nylander takes possession. Into the corner he goes. And he hangs on for a faceoff. He'll breathe a little easier now that he's on the score sheet with that one assist.
Well, maybe that'll loosen him up a bit. Sometimes that little bit extra confidence is all you need.
The faceoff goes to the Rangers. Who got the puck from the slump? He blocked it. That's a great play. Puck grabbed by Malik. Here's Marek Malik. Carolina grabbed him. Here's Eric Stahl. He passes it to Brindamore. One-time shot. Turned aside by Lundqvist. Puck is cleared by Ozolic. Here's Rod Brindamore. Carolina will get a chance to move out. They gain the blue line on the attack. Carolina has it. Gathering speed. That's offside.
Watch this guy the next time he's on the ice. He's always in position to get a quick shot away.
He's a pure finisher.
And he's got the hat trick to prove it.
Face-off won by Vasicek to Williams. Delayed penalty coming up. Cleared out of the zone by Teuton. Nylander. Vasicek gets called for holding.
He wrapped his man up, and that time the official saw it. He calls holding, and he'll spend 2 minutes in the box.
It's pretty obvious he's not happy about this call, and he's having a word with the official. Both sides are now playing with 4 players. That'll make some interesting matchups.
Playing 4-on-4, look for the defense to jump in the play.
The Hurricanes have possession and start out of their own zone. Oh, off the crossbar. Play stops as the puck is shot into the stands. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Hurricanes won another faceoff. Taken by Adams. Oh, we get a shot on goal. Lundqvist made the save. Shanahan exits the penalty box, meaning his team now has a 5-on-4 advantage. And to Shanahan. Hit Hutchinson. Cleared by Whitney. Malik gobbles it up. Goes behind his net. Passed over to Shanahan. He coughs up the puck. Cleared down the ice by Wesley. Malik behind the net. To Brendan Shanahan, who won an Olympic gold medal with Canada at Salt Lake City. Teuton, he's behind the net looking for someone to pass to. Immonen. Passed again to Teuton. One-time shot. Just wide of the goal. Hurricanes take possession. It's cleared by Adams. Whitney dumps it. Immonen. Here's got a shot. Graham with a tremendous save. Awesome save. Cleared by Brindamore. To Pruka. Offside. Peter Laviolette had some minor league coaching success before he joined the NHL ranks.
Well, Jim Laviolette led the Providence Bruins to a Calder Cup, an accomplishment which earned him Coach of the Year honors.
Quick shot. He misses. Taken by New York. Hawk. He scores!
If there's an uncovered spot in the net, Shanahan's gonna find it. He's got an accurate shot, and it doesn't hurt that he can get it away quicker than most.
It has to be tough to keep your focus when you're up like this.
Well, you're right, Jim. But hey, that's the kind of motivation problems coaches would love to have.
The Rangers win another draw. Backhands it. Walker to the corner by Graham. He steals the puck. He shoots! Graham closed the door. To Cole. Back the other way. With some speed into the attacking zone. Out of their defensive end. To Jaromir Jagr. Now he moves it into the attacking zone. Denied by Graham. Behind the net. Quick up to Brindamore. Shoots the puck. Lundqvist got a pad on it. Commodore grabs the puck. One-timer. Here's Rod Brindamore. Oh, it's not even close. Puck taken by Kasparaitis to Nylander. Here's Brendan Shanahan having a terrific game. Backhand shot. He scores! That's a couple of goals tonight.
He got a lot of wood on that backhand. That had the speed and pinpoint accuracy of a wrist shot. What a goal!
It has to be tough to keep your focus when you're up like this.
Well, you're right, Jim. But hey, that's the kind of motivation problems coaches would love to have.
Shot! John Graham makes the save. Adams finds it. He takes it into the neutral zone. Oh, he hit the post! Immonen shoots the puck from the slot. Grabbed by Carolina. Passed ahead to Ladd. He shoots! Graham made the brilliant save. Delayed call. Ahead to a coin. He gets worked over. Kuka will get the gate for high sticking.
The second you lift your stick over your shoulders, the referee's gonna nail you.
Carolina has the one power play goal so far, and now they'll get another shot here. Face-off won by Brindamore. Cole. Malik cleared it. Commodore takes possession of the puck. Here's Eric Cole. A great deke. Cleared out by Ozolic. Graham moves out of the goal to play the puck. And he hangs on to the puck. When this guy leans into one, you better get out of the way because he's got one of the hardest shots in the league.
He absolutely pounds the puck. It's frightening how hard he can shoot it.
The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. Here's Brett Hedican. Over center. Oop, post! He goes wide. Carolina with it now. Tverdovsky. He turned the puck over. And that's offside. This guy's a real talent.
Yeah, and his coaches are really starting to gain confidence in him. They're sometimes reluctant to lean too heavily on a kid, but they all say he can handle it. He's got the right mindset.
Face-off won by Shanahan. Here's Eric Stahl. Quick shot from the right. Lundqvist made the save. Commodore. The ref indicates a delayed call. It's dumped in by Rushinsky. From behind the net, here's Rod Brindamore, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. Rushinsky gets called for high sticking.
Now there's a trip to the penalty box. Look at how high he brought his stick.
Carolina has a two-man advantage and will be looking for every chance to score.
Jim, when you get handed a gift like this, you've got to take advantage of it.
Saved by Lundqvist. Here's Rod Brindamore. He passes the puck to Cole. He picks off the puck. Shoots the puck from deep in the slot. He misses. Here's Eric Cole. In front. Shoots the puck. Here's Rod Brindamore to Cole. Carolina has it now. Passed ahead to Cole. Here's Rod Brindamore, who's been off. Oh, we get a shot on goal. That's stopped too. Tutin Kruka leaves the box, but his team's still shorthanded by one player. To Williams. He coughs it up. Tutin clears it down the ice. Tverdovsky takes control of the puck to Hedeken. New York takes control. He picked it off, shoots it. That one's sent wide of the goal. Shanahan to Nylander. Front of the net, and another shot. That's blocked by the defender to Williams. One-time shot. He misses. Tverdovsky. Lundqvist turned the shot away. Malik. Puck grabbed by Shanahan. Puck is cleared by Malik. Commodore. Here's Eric Stahl. He's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. He turned the puck over. Tutin cleared it down the ice. Kruka into the corner. Rifles it from the left. Graham stopped that. He passes it to Stahl. Fires it right on. Brilliant save by Lundqvist. Grushinski has served his penalty, and that puts his team back at even strength. He coughed it up to Jaromir Jagr. Saved by Graham. That stopped too to Eric Cole. Now it's passed to Kaberle. Shoots! Tutin. He steals it. He passes the puck to Recchi. That's offside. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. Ladd. He gets hip checked. Shot on net from the left. Lundqvist turns the shot aside. Here come the Rangers as they move out of their own zone. They bring it over the line. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. To Ladd. Now it's passed to Sikora. One-timed it from the slot. Missed the net. Blocked in front of the net. Tverdovsky. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. A delayed penalty call against New York. Goes backhand. Missed the mark by a long shot. Ladd will get the gate for tripping.
He took him down and now pays the price.
Tripping will mean some time in the box. Carolina has one power play goal on 5 opportunities, and they're getting another chance now. Face-off won by Brindamore. Commodore. Here's Peter Kruka. He intercepted it. Here's Eric Stahl, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. Cleared out of the zone by Kasparaitis. Puck corralled by Commodore behind the net. Here's Rod Brindamore. One-timer right on. Lundqvist turned him away. It's cleared by Tutin to Eric Stahl. Cuts in front. Here's Eric Stahl. sizable lead into the third period. We're ready for the face-off. Here come the Hurricanes as they move out of their own zone. To Caberlet. Jumped on by Caberlet. He passes it to Cole. Offside. Brushinski hasn't been firing the puck much, but he's managed to put one in.
Well, obviously he's got the scoring ability. He just needs to get more shots. Sometimes you've got to make your own opportunities.
Pruka cleared it out. Here's Brett Hedican. He steals the puck. There's a quick shot. Steered aside by Graham. Here's Michael Nylander having a terrific game. To Vasicek. It's corralled by Williams. Throws it at the net. Turned aside by Lundqvist. He gave the puck away. It's cleared out by Pruka. And the goalie's out to play the puck. Stillman snaps the shot. Good save by Lundqvist. Kasparaitis gets called for high sticking.
He came up with his stick and took his man down. Now in this game, that's going to get you a penalty every time.
Carolina has got the home team right where they want them.
They need to focus on maintaining possession. They can do that, there'll be no shortage of good shots.
Here's Eric Stahl. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. Hawk hurries back onto the ice. His team is down by only one man. That's offside.
That was one of the best hits you'll see. Perfectly clean, but very effective.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Brindamore won the draw to Caberlet. From behind the net. Cleared by Ozelich. Here's Martin Rashinsky. Here's Brendan Shanahan. Oh, shot! Here's Rod Brindamore. Lots of shots, no results so far. Picked off, cleared out of the zone by Malik. Grabbed by Carolina. Quick up to Brindamore. Here's Eric Cole. What a gritty performance he's put on. Here's Sandis Ozelich. Brushinski clears it out. Stillman. The puck's grabbed by the Hurricanes. He shoots! That's blocked. Puck picked up. He scores! Josef Vasicek.
Josef Vasicek is a better offensive player than many give him credit for. And he's only going to get better with every passing game because he's finally figuring out how to use his size to his advantage.
Adams won the draw. He brings it over the line. To Mark Recchi. Blasts it from the slot. Ford grabs the puck. He intercepts it. Another shot. It's blocked. Lundqvist gets a leg on it. He coughed the puck up. To Adams. Into the corner he goes. One-timer. He misses. Lundqvist. Blocker save. To Recchi. One-timer. And another stop. To Rachinsky. He picks off the puck. Hutchinson to Adams. Now a quick pass up to Straka. In front. They come to center. It's turned over in the attacking zone. Williams to Adams. He steals it. Offside. This guy has great puck control. That's a real asset.
Well, it really does make it easier on the defense knowing he's back there. When he passes to a teammate, it's usually tape to tape.
Here's Brendan Shanahan. Shot! Walkered to the corner by Graham. Puck taken by Cole. Here's Rod Brindamore, who's been all around the net but can't seem to score. Quick shot! He misses! Here's Jaromir Jagr. Here's Brendan. Shot! Saved by Graham. Hurricanes take possession. They're out of their own zone to center. Here's Eric Cole. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. He picked it off! Here's Jaromir Jagr, who scored a pair and would love to get the hat trick. One-time shot. No chance of hitting the net. Here's Brendan. He scores and completes the hat trick.
Jagr is a finesse player that can also beat you with his size. He's incredibly tough to knock off the puck, which allows him to get to those areas of the ice where he can produce quality scoring chances.
The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. They bring it over the line. Here's Peter Pruka. What a gritty performance. He scores! Peter Pruka!
Coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things, all because of that wicked wrist.
Vasicek. Shoots the puck. Quickly steered aside by Graham. Tverdovsky. He cleared the puck. Here's Peter Pruka. Delayed penalty coming up. Williams will get the gate for high sticking.
Maybe it was an accident, maybe not. But you have to be responsible for your stick. So off he goes for high sticking.
New York is going on yet another power play. Let's see if they can embarrass their opponents some more.
Well, if I was the coach of their opponents, I'd be furious. What's gotten into them?
That's offside. Graham has good hands. He can really move the puck.
And that puts a lot of pressure on opposing forwards. If they're not accurate with their shoot-ins, they'll beat them to the puck and fire it out of the zone. He still doesn't know where he went. Great deep.
Cleared out by Hedeken. Here's Rod Brindamore. Down into the corner. He intercepted it. They move it out. Into the attacking zone. Pass up to Tutin. He steals it. Dumped in by Vasicek. Lundqvist hangs on for the whistle. This guy's already made a contribution on the scoreboard, and you can see he's playing with a lot more confidence now.
Well, now that he's got the one goal, look for him to test the goalie from everywhere.
Face-off won by Adams. Here's Glenn Wesley. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Into the corner he goes. Shot! Lundqvist gets some wood on it. Shoots from deep in the slot. Stahl. Another quick shot. Stick save by Lundqvist. Oh, he's made another save. Ozelich to Shanahan. Now it's passed to Jagr. He intercepts the puck. It's cleared by Hutchinson. Ozelich to Nylander. Here's Jaromir Jagr, a big part of his team's great game tonight. One-timer! He scores! That's a couple of goals tonight.
Brendan Shanahan has been a terrific scorer in the NHL ever since he broke into the league with the Devils in the late 80s. And we're talking about a guy that's averaged nearly a point a game his entire career.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Vasicek. Here's Ward. He takes it to center. At center. Hossa shoots the puck from the wing. Intercepted. Quickly another shot. Oh, it's not even close. Quick shot. Graham made the save. He steals the puck. Moore shoots the puck. John Graham makes the save. Here's Brett Hedican. What a gritty performance he's put on. He turned the puck over. Ooh, quick shot. Saved by Lundqvist. He stopped them again. Vasicek. Behind the net. Tverdovsky. He passes the puck to Williams. Offside. Lundqvist had an easy time with that shot. Easy pad save. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to New York. Oh, there's a bad giveaway. Here's Rod Brindamore. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. He turns the puck over. The Rangers move out to center. Here's Brendan Shanahan, a big part of his team's great game tonight. Commodore clears it safely away, and that's icing. It sure didn't look like a power play there.
Well, good thing he was ready for that one.
About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Stahl. Here he comes on the attack. Quick up to Sikora. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Carolina gets a hold of it. Puck cleared out by Caberlet. That's icing. This guy's got explosive speed, and he knows exactly how to use it.
No question. He's always looking to hit the holes in full flight. If he gets a step on his check, there's no catching him.
A penalty is being called. Caberlet gets called for high sticking.
The second you lift your stick over your shoulders, the referee's gonna nail you.
New York will try to cash in on the power play yet again. New York grabbed it. Here's Peter Pruka. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Wesley clears it. Houghton to Pruka. To Pruka. That's offside. This is a guy who rarely takes a shift off.
Yeah, he's a real workhorse. Jimmy's not really mentioned in the same sentence as some of the more flashy defenders in the league, but he keeps the puck out of his own net.
It's dumped in by Vasicek. Here's Jaromir Jagr, whose performance tonight has been sensational, and it's touched for icing. This guy has quick feet, and that's why he makes that stand-up style work.
While shooters really need to pick the corners to beat him, because he's so mobile in his crease.
Here's Brett. Oh, shot! That's blocked by the defender. Puck corralled by Brindamore. To Brett Hedican. Vasicek dumped the puck in. Thunderous hit into the boards. Here's Michael Nylander, who has a pair of goals in this game.
How about that deke? He really hung him out to dry.
In behind. It's cleared out by Hedican. Hawk to Nylander. Here's Jaromir Jagr, a huge reason why his team is on top. Hedican cleared it. New York takes possession. Here's Peter Pruka. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. Offside.
Jim, I just love how this guy finds the open ice for a one-timer.
And he's got a rocket of a shot.
And accurate, too. It's his secret. He always gets the puck on goal.
We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Hurricanes. They gain the blue line on the attack. The ref indicates a delayed call against Carolina. Here's Martin Roshinsky. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Stahl will get the gate for high sticking.
A dangerous play, and from this angle, it looks even worse.
Hopefully, that'll bring the temperature down a few degrees. Carolina will play with only 3 men.
Jim, they need to step back and make some major adjustments. This is a situation that'll push them to the wall.
It's picked up by Ozelich. Here's Michael Nylander having a terrific game. Grabbed by Puck. Here's Brendan Shanahan, who scored a pair and would love to get the hat trick. It's cleared by Hutchinson. Brindamore, he dumps it. Caberlet departs the box, turning the 5-on-3 power play to a 5-on-4. That's offside. Graham saw the wrist shot coming, but it got deflected wide, and I'm not too sure if he had anything to do with it. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Adams. New York in control now, right in front.
Made the defense look bad on that move.
Immonen and John Graham made the easy save. Cole, he clears it down the ice. Wesley takes possession of the puck. Offside. The Rangers are a fun team to watch. Lots of skill, lots of speed.
While they move the puck so well, every pass is tape to tape.
The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. Shoots the puck. Lundqvist made the save. Here's Peter Pruka. What a gritty performance he's put on. To Pruka. The Rangers take possession. Here's Marek Malik. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Here's Brett Hedican. Tutin. Here's Brett Hedican. Here's Marek Malik. Immonen is over the blue line on the attack. Here's Brendan Shanahan. Oop, post! Play ends as the puck is shot into the crowd. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Rangers. Over to Shanahan. Here's Michael Nylander, a big part of his team's great game tonight. That's offside.
Ask his teammates and they'll tell you, this guy outright steals games. And that's the biggest compliment you can give a goalie.
He's a big star in this league, all right. Adams won the draw. Here's Adams. Stahl sends this game back to 5-on-5 now that he's left the box. Dumped in by Adams. Got a shot. Lundqvist makes the save. Puck is cleared by Ozelich. And that's icing.
He made sure that he finished his check and he finished it hard.
About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Vasicek. He intercepted it. Here's Michael Nylander, a huge reason why his team is on top. Cuts in front. Graham denies him. Lundqvist made the pad save to Jaromir Jagr. And he carries the puck into the zone to Nylander. Right on! Turned aside by Graham, Hedican, Stillman. He gets dropped. Williams to Brett Hedican. Shoots the puck. Lundqvist shuts the door. Carolina takes over. Another shot. He's getting called for high sticking. get yet another chance to work on the power play here.
Here we go again.
Shot the puck. Turned away by Lundqvist. Carolina picked it up. And another shot. That's stopped. Caberlet to Brindamore. Corralled by New York behind the net. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Into the corner to Rucinski. Now it's passed to Brindamore. Fires from beside the net. To Cole. Another shot. Delayed call. Ozelich gets called for hooking.
And we've got a beautiful angle on this replay. Take a look.
There should be no doubt in your mind about the call. And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. New York will now play with only 3 men.
Now they're going to be hung out to dry by all these penalties. They're making it way too easy for the...
He scores on the power play.
Oh, you love to see teams converting on those power play chances. Good players and good teams don't waste time when they're up a man.
Another face-off win for Carolina. To Williams. And that's offside. Carolina is really letting a lot of shots fly.
Jim, all those shots can give your bench a real psychological lift. Not all of them go in, but every puck forces the goalie to make a save.
Immonen dumped it. Hedican, Tverdovsky. Less than a minute to go in this third period. Hard shot. Stillman, stone cold by Lundqvist. Putin clears it down the ice. Hedican with it now. Stillman, and he moves it to center. He scores! But it's likely way too late.
Now that's why this guy sees time on the power play. He's got great offensive skills and has the ability to finish his scoring chances.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Stahl to Caberlet. Now it's passed to Brindamore. One-time shot. To Sikora. Who shoots the puck. Hit the man in front of the net. Over to Straka. Now he's into the attacking zone. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. Graham turned the shot away. Oh, what a defensive play to knock the puck off his stick. Put it in the books. Carolina got worked over by a better team.
They were definitely outplayed.
New York Rangers number 68, Jaromir Jagr. Tonight's second star for New York Rangers number 92, Michael Nylander. And tonight's first star, New York Rangers number 14, Brendan Shanahan.
From New York City, quite a town that's been host to quite a game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. We'll see you next time.